I am participating in hashtag July postcard play. July as in Gely, in honor of the jelly plate. It was created, hosted by Carrie the Crafter. I'll link his channel below. All the details are there, all his prep videos and everything you need to know to participate. And there's a lot of people participating. It's gaining traction and is very exciting to see the different creators do different things with their postcard. The rules are pretty easy to follow. One, it has to be postcard size 4x6. Number two, it has to have some component of the jelly plate print on it. You can get that from your own jelly plate printing if you have it. Maybe you can purchase some Digi Kit jelly plate prints, or maybe you got some in Happy Mail. But it has to have some type of jelly plate printing on it. It needs to have the number for the day. For example, it's day 3, July the 3rd, so I need to have a number 3 somewhere on my postcard. The orientation is totally up to you, and you do not have to follow what Carrie the Crafter does. There's no prompt list. Each card, you can do whatever you want with it, and only post once a day. One postcard a day. As you might notice, I'm in a different junk room today. This one is much tidier than my junk room at home, which is very messy. Well, I think it's time for tea for 3. Welcome to the messy junk room where we create whatever. I'm back in the messy junk room with all of my postcards ready to be chosen for today's postcard. Which one will it be? I've decided this black one. I have this fun napkin that I think would be perfect on this card. I'm gonna get the back off of this, and you can use a piece of washi tape to peel off the layer. And some people would keep this. Some people might not. And I'm going to use my water brush to pull this away so that I only have the teacups. Come on, there we go. And just make a line around, and then you start to pull it gently where the water is. And you just keep going around. I like to give myself plenty of space when I'm using the water brush because it tears, but you don't want to tear out your picture or take a piece, although sometimes that happens. And you just keep going around until you get your image out. Here is my image. And I think I want it there. I did keep this, and I thought if I put that there and I add this piece to about there, and then put the teacups there, it looks like they're sitting on a tablecloth. I'm going to use matte fluid medium because I don't know where my Mod Podge is. Somewhere on this messy desk. We'll start with the bottom part here, and we'll see what happens. Right to the edge. Gently put it on. And then the other piece about here. I'm really enjoying this challenge. Like that. And then I will set that on top. Like somewhere there. Now I prepared my postcards in the prep video. Check that out. My prep was not nearly as detailed as Carrie. There we go. Now I've got to put you down very carefully. Yes. There. Careful. Careful. I think that's gonna look okay. I have an idea of how to make it a little bolder so it stands out more. And when I was looking through my tea bags, as I was looking through through my napkins, I love tea. I'm always drinking tea. There's 3 teacups on this napkin, and today is July the 3rd. I need to get the number 3, but this needs to be dried thoroughly. Thank you for popping in to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up so I know that you're out there, and leave a comment or 2. I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get paint, and I'm going to paint out the colors in the teacups. I'm going to use my Christmas red. I'm just using my jelly plate for let's see if this works. And I think this will just bring it to life. that just brings it back to life, I think. Now I need green, a little bit of yellow, and then some light blue, and another shade of green. So I will be back. Everything is dry. Reminds me of like a painting. For the number 3, I have these sticky numbers. I was thinking I wanted it right here. It does blend in there. Potentially, I could put it there on the red. Actually, I like that better. So, push it down. There we go. Ink up the sides. Woof! That went flying. I was kind of thinking putting like tea time. I'll think a little bit more on that. But there we have my postcard for July the 3rd. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.